Hello, internet friends! This week we're doing Accio Books Tag for the Harry Potter Alliance's Accio Books project, featuring my sister's boyfriend Caleb, my sister Alicia, and my dad.
Go dog go.
Mine would be Harry Potter, but I guess that's the obvious answer, so I'm gonna go with Running Out of Time by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I read that book probably 15 times between like 2nd and 5th grade.
It's a toss-up between Holes and The Westing Game.
Probably either Harry Potter or, you remember that Christmas book? It was like a little board book, one of those like my first board books, and it was like about a Christmas tree and a bunch of animals like decorating it and they like lived in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, The Best Christmas Tree Ever?
That one, yes. That one, I loved that one.
I love that book too, that's such a good book.
Yeah.
Mike Mulligan and the Steam Shovel when I was little.
That's what I figured it would be.
And when I was older, I loved Nancy Drew.
The world is not a wish-granting factory.
I would say that I learned so much about equality from Harry Potter. Harry Potter really made me think about equality in new ways that I hadn't really before.
Mike Mulligan, his ingenuity and determination, and all the little house books.
Yeah.
It amazes me how they survived, but they used what they had and created all kinds of things out of very little and managed to survive.
Library of Congress?
Well, that would be good. It would look like the old Delaware County Library in terms of all of its inside architecture and design and everything.
Classic Carnegie.
Classic Carnegie. But all those books would be mine.
Like an entire house. It was just like a really cozy house, but I had just bookshelves everywhere, and I just got to live in it.
Mine would look like Monsters Incorporated. With like the doors coming in, you just like select the book and it has the whole library and it just brings it to you on a conveyor belt.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's awesome.
The Beast Library from Beauty and the Beast.
My first reaction is to say Neville Longbottom. But I'm sure of all of the books that I've read over time, if I really had time to think about it, I would probably come up with somebody else. But Neville's a pretty good way to go. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Good, you good. Go ahead.
No, you go.
You go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
My like gut instinct is to choose a character from like some of my favorite books, and so the first book I thought about was The Great Gatsby, but all of the characters in The Great Gatsby are kind of crappy people. So definitely not any of them. So I know who I wouldn't be.
I know we're trying to go for books here, but I'm gonna have to go with comic books and say Tony Stark.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Because my first instinct would be Hermione Granger, but then if I think about it more, I think about Felicity Merriman from the American Girl books, because Felicity was my favorite, although I liked so many of them. I love Molly too. And Scout from To Kill a Mockingbird, because I just love Scout.
Nancy Drew. She was really smart.
I want to try a pumpkin pasty. Because I had many pasties while in London this last semester. And I want like pumpkin, I would assume it would be basically like pumpkin pie turned into that. And I want that.
The 3-course meal gum from Willy Wonka.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, very good.
Only after they tested it a little bit more and
Right,
didn't
I'm
have...
not feeling like becoming a blueberry.
Yeah.
With any of the meals from Redwall, just like in Redwall there were so many feasts described and like all the amazing dishes. I mean, kind of like Hogwarts feasts, but just like everything in that book sounded amazing.
I can't think of too many things other than Harry Potter that I've read that's, had a big theme of, mythical food,
Yeah.
fictional food. So I'd have to pick something from that, and the pumpkin pasties. Sure, that sounds like a good thing. There's so many things you could choose from there.
Hogwarts a history because Hogwarts a history.
I'm sorry, I hate to say me too, but me too, because I just love the history of things in general, and I think that'd be really cool.
I guess I would say that too. I like historical things.
Can't decide between advanced potion making and Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
a fantastic piece of it.
I like Fantastic Beasts a lot.
Advanced potion making. This is the best day.
Maddie graduated high school!